the f is a blue note? So to really understand what a blue note is, we need to actually look at it more from the perspective of the blues scale. Now, the blues scale is very similar to the pentatonic scale. If you haven't already watched my videos called Start Soloing Now, please do yourself a massive favor and check those out, because they cover all the grounds of the pentatonic scale. So once you understand the pentatonic scale, then the blues scale just becomes infinitely easier to understand. So go ahead and check those out if you haven't. So where the pentatonic scale is a 5-tone scale or 5-note scale, the blues scale is a hexatonic scale, meaning that it has 6 notes in it. So the minor pentatonic scale and the minor blues scale are almost the same scale, but the key difference being that in the blues scale there is an addition of 1 note. That note is called the blue note. It is a note that does not fit within the limits of those scales. So it is a note that is outside of that scale. The note is really meant more for inflection. It causes tension within the scale that gives it a certain type of a sound. Blues music is derived from African American folk music that basically spoke of tumultuous times and the gravity of the situations that they were currently living in. So it was a way for them to express the very morose reality that they had to face every single day. Later on, the methods used in blues music created the whole genre of blues. Eventually, jazz was created as well, on top of eventually rock and roll and then metal. And country music also uses a lot of blues influence as well. So really, it's actually made a lot of different music that we are familiar with today happen in the first place. So how do we play a blues scale, and how can we implement it into our playing? So to get an understanding of how the blues scale works, let's look at it in comparison to the pentatonic scale. So the minor pentatonic scale, if we were to lay it out, looks like this. And it sounds like this. But to add the inflection, we add a note here. And the thing is that we add this note in here, and it's pretty cool because this note, which is not normally in the scale, it adds a lot of tension and a certain amount of inflection, which makes it really unique and kind of a nice nuance to add into your playing. I mean, this is one example of how to use chromatics in your scale. You can use it in many other places, but this is specifically common to the blues scale of using this type of chromatic movement. So basically, this note here, that is, you can either think of it as a flattened fifth or an augmented fourth. So we have our fifth, and we have our fourth, and then we have that note that's in between. So we can have it as an augmented fourth or a diminished fifth. And you can use it just like you can use the pentatonic scale. They work interchangeably. It's just you're adding an extra note in. And the only hard part about that is just remembering where to add that note in. So the two places that we end up adding this, if we go ahead and we play it like we're playing a minor pentatonic scale. So if the root of our minor blues scale is the 5th fret of the E string, then the 6th fret of the A string is going to be our blue note. So then when we get up to the G string, our blue note is going to be on the 8th fret. So we can hear the tension in this part. So let's go ahead and start this on the 5th fret just to make this an easy neutral place to start, which will be A minor blues. So if we go ahead and we play our pentatonic, our A minor pentatonic on the 5th fret, all right, now we're going to play the A minor blues on the 5th fret. And here's an example of how you can use the minor blues scale to solo over something. We're just going to do this in just the 5th fret position, and this is just going to be an A minor blues. So hopefully you found this video helpful, and if so, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share this video with anybody that you think could benefit from the information in it. And also, don't forget to write any comments or questions you have down in the comment section below. If there's anything you'd like me to break down or explain, or any other things you'd like to see on this channel, then let me know there. And I can do my part in trying to provide the best content that I can for all of you. So until then, I will see you next time, and take it easy. Bye.